Well, I will say it's been more than a minute. Life gets busy sometimes. I haven't at all started physically moving the Lego room upstairs. So I think we're going to try to do that over the Christmas break because um, I'll have a few days off. But in the interim, I don't know, we're working on it. Ideas. And with all sense of seriousness, the Lego room has to be cleaned up because it is a complete and utter demo zone right now. So I'm actually looking forward to the move and downsizing. I'm going to be downsizing a lot into totes during the move. And what that is. When I do the move, I'm going to be downsizing a lot and getting rid of stuff that's not going to be moved upstairs. It's just going to stay in totes until it gets sold and or given to friends. So, but beyond that, yeah, so let's get into this. Puzzle number, I don't know. Yeah, I saw this on the TikToks today and completely inspired how easy it was to build. And unfortunately, I did see it to the end. So I saw the solution. But this is it. So you got this thing here. And again, I'm going to probably talk about this more, but I think it's, I don't think I'm talking out of class when I say I think I should just change those to all 1x6s. That I think some of these puzzles that I see people building out of wood and or other materials, they originally set up in Lego because as soon as I saw the puzzle, I said I can build out of Lego really easy, and then I built out of Lego really easy, and it's exactly like what the puzzle looks like, and with the same dimensions and same things and everything. So I thought that was kind of neat. So it's almost a square. It is 18 by 19 studs inside. 16, sorry, these are 16s, yeah, 18 by 19. And a perimeter is just to keep these squares in. So, and I wasn't being lazy. I just don't have inverted tiles as much as I should have. I did put it in a bricklink order, but in the end, this is me just being, you know, whatever. And so you have 17 of these squares, and you have to fit them all in the big square without any being on top of each other. And if you just go like this, you will see that to try to get 16 is extremely easy. And then you have the 17th square, which will not fit no matter what you do. You can try to turn things and blah, blah, blah. So the idea is to get all 17 squares in there so they all sit perfectly flat. I'm not going to give away the ending right now. I'm going to bring this to a few shows. It's an easy build. I was going to build, that thicker so I could have like a place to store the squares like I've done with my other builds. I'm not going to do that this time. I'm just going to put them in a Ziploc. Again, this might change without notice, but I just wanted to build the actual puzzle. And the idea is, and again, I was just using regular pieces in my collection. I wasn't trying to be, all perfect. And there's a couple older 2x blue plates in there. I'm gonna, because I do love my old pieces as much as my new pieces, and so I didn't mind that. And some of these white 2x4 tiles have actually yellowed a little bit, and I don't care. So, but this is the puzzle. You have to put all 17 pieces in here, and try your best at making sure they're all flat. And again, I'm not going to give away the ending. So this is my latest and greatest. It took me a few minutes to build. You can see it's a relatively simple build. I went this way with these guys because I didn't want to waste a lot of tiles in here. So I used my 8x16 tiles that we got a bunch of way back in the day with RTL Toronto. And the original intent, I think we all chipped in. It was before lug bulk, was before which shall not be named, but somehow RTL Toronto. And I think a lot of other lugs back in the day got an in on the end with the Lego group, and they shipped us a bunch of 8x16 tiles. The year they came out, or the year after they came out, and we divvied them up amongst us, and I brought, I don't know, probably 50 of them home. I think ostensibly for train layouts and maybe robots, GVCs, whatever. I rarely used them because no real reason. I just never got around to using them. When I built some of my, I don't think there's one of these in the layout. Maybe, no, I can't think. No, I don't. It's hard to say. I can't remember. I don't think I have one of these in the layout. I may have them. Yes, I do. The train track is sitting on top of these for the train loop. So I might have like a dozen or so in the layout itself. But other than that, and the bottom's just reinforced. Maybe I should put 1x2s there, but whatever, it's fine. It's nice and strong, nice and sturdy. As I said, I was thinking originally I wasn't going to build a bottom to store these things in, but maybe I will. I'll have to see. It's up for debate. But in the end, I don't know what they call it. I'm going to call it the 17-piece square puzzle. Because it just constitutes a bunch of squares. I always like naming my puzzles, and I will probably post some pictures on the Flickrs of this puzzle along with my other puzzles, and I will bring it to the next show, and people can try to solve it. But I also think right now this is a nice little design right there, and then again, this thing can't go in there. Yeah, I don't know. I had much more to say, but I'm not going to go on too long. It's a nice 7-minute video for a change. I know it's been a while. I have not run out of things to say, but I am busy with work, busy with home life, busy relaxing a little bit, and de-stressing. So, but in the end, life is fantastic. Sandy's good. Josh is good. And I'm good and spectacularly happy with the friends and family we have and know. We had a really good Thanksgiving with family and friends. And we actually, so make it just slightly longer. I have a bit of a stuffy nose. Sandy and I went for a very nice walk on Sunday. It was a beautiful fall day, and we went up to where we got married, Westfield Heritage Village, up in Flamborough, near African Lion Safari. And we usually get out. We usually get out there at least 2 or 3 times a year. But this walk on Sunday was the first time we got to get out there this year. I did stop by there on the way home from work one time when I was out in Cambridge, and I renewed our pass for all the Hamilton Conservation Authority parks. But on Sunday was the first time we actually got to go into the park, and it was just absolutely beautiful. And it's just as beautiful as the day we got married there. It's a wonderful place to go, Westfield Heritage Village. I can't talk highly enough on it because it's just a spectacularly little place in Hamilton to visit. It's got a whole bunch of historic buildings that they've conglomerated from all over the area, and they put them in one spot. Anne and Green Gables was filmed there once or twice. A few scenes were filmed there. Murdoch Mysteries had a few episodes filmed in there. You will see location shots for some Canadian TV shows and or movies because it's just absolutely beautiful. It is a heritage village. They have a central gazebo and all these little buildings around there, and a beautiful walking path out into the woods. They have like a blacksmith and a wood shop and blah blah blah, and a general store, and a lot of houses that are era specific to 1790 to the 1890. And all the volunteers there, they happen to know the history of the houses and the history of all the stuff that happened back then, and they do their own cooking, and they do their own seamstressing, and they do their own making threads and stuff like that. They have all the tools. There's even a printer there with all the printing press, and sometimes it's open. It's just absolutely fantastic. Can't speak highly enough about how wonderful Westfield is. But yeah, so we went up there, spent the day walking around in a nice fall day. But I did miss the Lego room a little bit, and so I came down here after I was inspired by that video, and I made this. So 10 minutes. There you go. I hope everybody's doing well out there. Yeah, that's it. I will talk more with other stuff when I get around to it. There's a lot of talked about. I just trying to pace myself. Everybody out there, stay safe, take care, and I will talk to you soon.